What's up, everybody? It's J&J with Justin and Jordan. What we got today, Justin? What's going on?
So today we got series reviews for the second round. We got the draft lottery, which happened last Sunday. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers drama. We got the Lakers head coaching debacle / Bronny James.
Got you. I mean, that last topic, I ain't even gonna say too much. But let's start off with the playoffs. As everybody knows, Celtics first team to punch in their ticket for the conference finals. Congratulations. So far, beating up on a Jimmy Butler-less Heat, a Cavs list for half a series, Donovan Mitchell, no D Mitch for half the series. Now you're about to play a young, overrated Pacers team or an injured Knicks team that's potentially going to start off the series missing 5 players. Congratulations. Justin, I don't even want to stick too much onto this series because it was uneventful once D Mitch decided to sit out. How are you feeling about the Celtics right now in the current difficult road to the finals?
I mean, right now it's kind of just been underwhelming because we watch the games and it's they are taking care of business, but we see sometimes the games are close. Game 4 of the Cavs series? It was pretty close.
For no reason.
Yeah, until it wasn't. And same thing for Game 5. Game 5 was pretty close. And then the Celtics kind of just pulled away with it. But I don't know, for a team that's a 64-win team, I would expect you would think that they're just running through the conference. And there's some games where they assert their dominance, but that's after they just got embarrassed. And then we hear the chatter.
They got to lose in Game 2.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason, these playoffs, they love losing Game 2. Mm-hmm. And then they come out the next game, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to show you guys why we're the number 3 seed. It's like they had to hear all the chatter for them to step up. But I'm kind of concerned because, this is one of the easier... I mean, I don't want to,
Easiest. Say it. Yeah. Easiest. Not easier, easiest.
Because I'm trying to think back to other ones, but, this is, probably top 5 easiest runs to the conference finals / finals. I know they haven't got to the finals yet, but I'm just saying. But this is one of the easier paths, and they haven't dealt with any adversity, and to finally deal with it in the finals potentially if they get there, I wouldn't want to deal with it then, because we've seen championship teams in the past where they deal with it on the way there. Mm-hmm. And I know I made my point about how, oh, yeah, they're a top team. They should be steamrolling. But, not only are they kind of just squeaking by, it's just, they're not even, dominating. I've seen the 2013 Heat, they're going to a Game 7 with the fucking Pacers.
The LeBron Cavs was dominating the Hawks and niggas like that. The Pacers, the fucking Raptors. They're cooking everybody.
I've seen, even the Curry Warriors, despite them not winning the chip in 2016, they were down 3-1 against the Thunder. 2015, I remember they went down 2-1 against the Grizzlies. You see teams all the time, they go through adversity in the series. 93, we had the Knicks went up 2-0 against the Bulls, and MJ went to the casino, and everybody was getting on his ass, and they won 4 straight. But I guess dealing with the adversity before you get to the finals, because you kind of coming through with it, because you're kind of proving to yourself as a team that all right, we could get through the hard moments. But now it's been such a fucking cakewalk for them. They're gonna walk into the finals, and it's gonna be a whole different atmosphere. Whether you play the Timberwolves or you play the Nuggets, one of those two, because I don't really have faith in the other two to go to get to. But whether you play those two teams, it's gonna be a different ball game because they're gonna come with that shit that you haven't seen throughout this whole run. So I think it's just been a very, very underwhelming run, and they're really, really gonna get tested in the finals.
Yeah, that's my thing. They have not been battle tested at all. And I'll say it straight up right now. This is the easiest run to the playoffs ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones.
The very fucking easiest. Niggas always want to talk shit on LeBron having easy-ass runs. Regardless, those teams that he were playing, their lesser competition, they were healthy. In those Pacers series, whichever ones you want to talk about, when he was on the Heat or when he was on the Cavs, Paul George is there for them series.
I'm trying to think of the early 2000s.
Bro, that would be AI's run to the finals, which was Vince Carter, I don't know who he played in the second round.
No, I forgot who he
played.
played in the first round. Vince Carter was second round. Third round was the Bucks.
That was the Bucks with Ray Allen.
And people say that series was fucking rigged.
Yeah, but it was a tough series regardless.
Yeah, it
that
was a tough
competition. That was competition.
I was just rewatching
the
Game
Raptors
6.
was competition.
I'm about
I
to-
forgot who they played in the first round.
I'm gonna see who they played in round one.
If I had to guess, shit, I don't know, but it wasn't the Celtics.
Because I'm trying to think of the Nets run. Because the Pistons.
The Nets run was ass too because there was only a 150 win team in the conference.
I remember 2002 they played the Celtics in the conference finals.
And they played the Pistons in 03 in the conference finals,
yeah.
which is competition. That's real competition.
Yeah. 01 first round they played Indiana and they went to 7.
Reggie Miller and them, who just went to the finals.
Actually no. Never mind. It was a 4-game series.
But I was about to say first series was 5 games, my nigga.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
The Raptors went to 7 games. But yeah, that's competition. That's a team
Raptors
that
and Bucks went to 7.
Yeah, they both went to 7, bro. But those are real competition teams. You go through any LeBron run, niggas talk shit about his run to the finals. He was facing a healthy Raptors team. He was facing healthy Hawks teams, healthy Celtic teams. He was doing that shit. That's what he was doing. But like I said, they just played the Heat without Jimmy Butler the entire series.
Yeah.
They just played the Cavs with Donovan Mitchell missing a couple of games. They're about to play potentially the Knicks, missing 5 guys. It's either that or, like I said, the overrated ass Pacers. That's it. You're not gonna tell me that's not the easiest run in fucking NBA history to a fucking finals, my nigga. I ain't never seen some shit look this fucking easy for a team. And it's not like you said because they're a 61 team, they just dominating. You letting these guys in the game sometimes.
Yeah.
And for what? Like you said, them big 3 Heat teams would cook niggas that are lesser than them. They cooked the Bucks with Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis.
They cooked the Bobcats.
They cooked the Bobcats. They cooked everybody.
Yeah, for real. I feel if these Celtics team played that Bucks team, they probably would have lost the game.
They literally would have dropped the game. Maybe 2. They would have dropped 2 games to Monte Ellis and Brandon Jennings. And what does that say about them? They're not going out there and dominating like all the stats said in the regular season. This is like a top 3 most dominant team ever, according to point differential and offensive rating, defensive rating. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Put that shit to practice in the playoffs. Blow these teams out. Because there's no reason why you shouldn't have swept the Heat and blew them out by 25 plus, 30 plus every fucking game. There's no reason why you shouldn't have blown out these Cavs teams from the second quarter without Donovan Mitchell. With him is a different story. Without him is wild that you ain't blow him out after the second quarter. The score was like 88 to 82.
Yeah.
With Darius Garland out there. No D Mitch, no Jarrett Allen. Darius Garland was doing that shit. Him and Emo. So it's like, what are we doing? Why I gotta respect them. I know you said like the Timberwolves or the Nuggets, they would cook the Heat. I'll say it right now, bro. Any team that comes out the West is beating the Celtics. Any team that comes out the West. The Thunder is beating the Celtics. The Mavs is beating the Celtics. Look how much they've improved defensively. They are going to give the Celtics problems. The Timberwolves, they're built to beat the Celtics. The Nuggets, I don't even have to comment on them. I really don't. We know who the Nuggets are. We know who Jokic is. They are fucking frying the Celtics. Which is why I want to bring up a segment to you, Justin, of what each series will look like in the finals for the Celtics. Because I'm not going to lie, I am a Knicks fan. Even if we win Game 7 tomorrow, we're going to lose to the Celtics. I'm just being realistic. We should lose, realistically speaking. So, going through every West team, I want you to tell me what that finals matchup will look like. How many games, who's winning? The Nuggets.
I would say Nuggets in 6 games.
Give me Nuggets in 5. Give me Nuggets in 5 versus the Celtics. KP still out. Even if he does come back, he's not going to be 100%. You're gonna trust Al Horford, who's 50 fucking years old, to guard Jokic? No.
Nobody's stopping that man at this point.
I guess you could. And he's doing this shit to Rudy Gobert, Nas Reed, and Towns.
Yeah.
They don't have that same personnel over there in Boston.
Did it to Bam last year.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, yeah, Jamal Murray could be shut down because you got Drew Holiday and Derek White. But that big man, you not stopping him. I got the Nuggets in 5. So that's already one team that's going to beat the Celtics. The Timberwolves, who you got?
Timberwolves. I feel like this would be like a close. Nah, I feel like there's gonna be a couple blowouts on the Timberwolves side, like them blowing the Celtics out. I would say Timberwolves in 6 though.
Give me the Timberwolves in 6. Absolutely, give me the Timberwolves in 6. Defense has been astonishing. We've seen what they could do on the perimeter, giving Jamal Murray fits. You don't think they could do that to Jaylen Brown, who has a week left. Not no left, like people want to joke about on Twitter. A week left. Jason Tatum, who wants to do all that cool shit and not take it to the fucking rack when he has a mismatch. Oh my God, they're going to eat that nigga up for lunch. No Diddy. Like, I'm being so serious. Then you got Gobert manning down the paint. That's problems for the Celtics. You might as well, bro, if it's the Celtics versus Timberwolves, give the Timberwolves their first rings in history.
Yeah.
And I'll be proud of them. The Mavericks.
The one reason I lean with the Celtics in this series is just because the uncertainty of Luka's knee. Because there's times in this Thunder series where I'm like, bro, is he going to make it out of this series? Mm-hmm. So it's like concern. That's really the main issue. If Luka was like fully healthy, I would lean with the Mavericks. And then it's just Kyrie hasn't been that good.
He hasn't, which I want to comment on later. He hasn't taken it to overdrive
He's
yet.
been playing very good defense. He's been getting his teammates involved. But in this Thunder series, PJ Washington is basically the second best player. He's been hooping. But with the uncertainty of Luka's knee, bro, like that's kind of the determinant factor that makes me pick Boston. I'll probably say Boston in 6 games.
Give me the Mavericks in 7. Kyrie revenge run. If it's gonna be him versus Celtics, 100% taking that shit into overdrive. 100%.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take that shit personal.
You might even say that he wins Finals MVP over Luka. No funny shit. Yeah. That's when he's gonna kick it up another gear. Kyrie's not scared to play against that Celtic team, that Celtic defense. He is more than comfortable playing against them.
If the Mavs do win that series, it's because Kyrie turns into what we think he can turn into.
What he can turn, not think what he can and what we've seen. Luka Doncic, you say he's not 100%. He's still playing fairly fucking well. He's still playing like one of the best players in the world while injured. I'm telling you, bro. And not only has Kyrie improved his defense, so has Luka. I'm glad you commented on PJ Washington. PJ Washington has been flourishing right now. Then you got guys with Tim Hardaway Jr. who could literally win you a game. Daniel Gafford on the boards. Derek Lively on the boards. Please give me the Mavs in 7. It's going to be close. I might even say Mavs in 6 if Luka looks a little bit better. But Mavs in 7 just because, like you said, he's a little bit banged up. And the last team is who I think the Celtics have a best chance against, the Thunder. What does that finals matchup look like?
This one, I'm probably rocking with the Celtics. This one, I'll probably say Celtics. Just because this series against the Mavericks it's really opening up a lot of shit wrong with the Thunder. I mean, this is shit I kind of wanted to get into when we talk about the series.
Of course, but just generally speaking.
But like Josh Giddey's basically unplayable.
No,
like that motherfucker is like halfway out the door. J-Dub's he's been struggling in this series a little bit. So you kind of I guess I was expecting a little bit more from him, but he might be one of those guys like the home games he's really gonna turn up. The away games he might kind of struggle. But Shea, you have a consistent guy right there that he's gonna bring it every single game. With that being said, it's gonna be difficult when you have Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown all on him scheming against him. Who's gonna pick up the slack when they're fucking sending 2 people at Shea? And I mean, I guess a matchup with Chet and Porzingis, I guess that's a matchup that Chet would like. So he might actually play a little bit better in that matchup, but that I'm gonna lean the Celtics. I'll probably say Celtics in a close 6.
Yeah, this is the only one I'm gonna give the Celtics the edge because Chet hasn't been what I wanted him to be. Rookie year, of course, but he hasn't been what I want him to be. I want him to elevate a little bit more. Same with J-Dub. I really expect him to play way fucking better. This is the Celtics' best matchup to win a championship. Yeah. And unfortunately, this is a team that's down 3-2 right now. Could lose tonight and be out the playoffs. Yeah. So it's looking really bad for the Celtics to win a championship, according to my logic, to be honest with you. And even in this series, like you said, close 6, I agree with you. A very close 6. Just because Shea is Shea. Because of who he is. But overall, though, that's offensively. These guys are struggling. The defense, I think that they could take it up a notch against the Celtics. A Case and Wallace could give niggas problems. Yeah. Shea could give niggas problems. J-Dub could give niggas problems. That's just how it is. That's how I'm seeing it. But unfortunately, like I said, this is your best chance at a championship, and they're down 3-2. Yeah. So what does that say?
Odds are not in their favor.
The odds are not in the Celtics' favor like everyone thought it was at the end of the season, on the last day of the season going into the playoffs. It's looking bad. It's looking bad for them, Justin. Now, real quick, just to also talk about the other side of the series with the Cavs. Cavs have some drama. Yeah. Some LeBron drama, some trade drama. Talk to me, Justin.
So, There's a lot of reports. I always love it how all these reports come out as soon as they lose.
Yep.
That's the funniest shit. So we
Like
got
the KD shit.
Yeah, that shit came out immediately.
Like 10 minutes after.
So from source Chris Feder, he says Donovan Mitchell grew frustrated by some teammates' lack of maturity and focus.
Who do you think he's talking about? Garland and Mobley? I think Mobley's out there. I think he's just talking about Garland.
I don't know, to be honest. Because, yeah, I know we kind of like, we make fun of Garland sometimes.
I don't. Wait. Where's this coming from?
It's because I was just listening to the last episode and I was like, me and Deco was talking about how he's garbage. But I'm like,
how he's what?
Garbage.
Garbage? Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I said it like that. But I wanted to give Garland the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, this motherfucker broke his jaw mid-season and couldn't fucking eat, lost mad weight, and then
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
So him coming back from that's kind of a struggle. So just for that alone, I give him the benefit of the doubt. So I don't want to really like say it's all on Garland because I don't really think that's the case. If I mean, I don't know, to be honest. Maybe Karis LeVert, Georges Nier,
Okoro?
Maybe. That we won't really know. Yeah, this is some bullshit about. And then there's another one. Some members of the Cavs were frustrated with Jared Allen after he refused an injection to try and numb the pain and play through his rib injury.
Hey, he should have took the perk. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's his body. He gets to make the decision he wants to do. But yeah, it's looking like it's probably quiet for Jared Allen in Cleveland.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame Jared Allen either. If he was playing any team but the Celtics, I would have told him, yeah, take that fucking perk.
I don't really blame him because I'm like, I don't know what the side effects are. You're gonna make him do this, and you guys lose in 5 still probably, and
Fuck
now,
up the rest of your career.
And now he's fucking dealing with the repercussions of that, just because y'all wanted to potentially extend this shit, knowing that we wasn't gonna win regardless. So I don't really blame him for that. And then there's rival executives believe the Cavs will have to choose between Mitchell and Garland.
Who are you keeping? First of all.
I mean, it's tough because if you're the Cavs, I mean, me personally, I would want to keep Donovan Mitchell, but you also have to keep in mind that like this guy probably doesn't want to stay here.
Doesn't want to be there.
So you're looking at trading the other guy, keeping Mitchell, and then Mitchell potentially leaves you. We did see the 1 year with Garland before Donovan Mitchell got there. They were a good squad. They were the 2 seed at one point, and then all the injuries fucked them up, and they fell out of the playoffs.
They were cooking, bro.
That was probably one of my favorite. That was probably my favorite Cavs team in the post LeBron era. I think me and you talked about it. We don't think Garland could be your number one guy, but he's a great point guard to have on your team. You kind of have to match him up with another wing, like another wing scorer or something like that.
Brandon Ingram.
Maybe somebody a little bit better than that. But
damn, nigga.
The Dortcher Chamber really got me fucked up.
Apollo.
Yes. But
yeah, Duke guy, yeah.
But like having
they're both Duke guys.
They're both Duke guys.
Yeah.
I just like Paolo's game more. But yeah, it's kind of you're shooting yourself in the foot having a too small backcourt, and they both need the ball in their hand. Darius Garland has played his best games when he's had the ball in his hands, doing his thing. Another report: Cavs are optimistic about securing Donovan Mitchell's contract extension.
Yeah, right.
I just looked at that. I'm like, cool.
That's straight cap.
And then it's another one that says rival executives expect Darius Garland's camp to potentially look for a new team if Mitchell remains in Cleveland. So if Mitchell stays, Garland is getting the fuck out of there.
I think you low key fucked if you look at him. Damn, no LeBron report though.
About what?
Him going home to watch the game. No speculation, like how he did it last time when he was on the Heat.
Oh yeah,
he got tight.
Who said that? Windhorse?
Yeah, that was perfectly 10 years ago too.
Yeah. I didn't really give too much into that.
Didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that. And then there's one more. Multiple players, including Donovan Mitchell, questioned JB Bickerstaff's coaching strategies and accountability measures throughout the season.
Yeah, he look, you gotta get out of there. I'm not gonna lie.
They say his job's in jeopardy, and they're gonna make a decision.
Send him to Lakers.
Not yet. I mean, Donovan Mitchell did go on Twitter about the one saying he was frustrated with teammates and shit. He went on Twitter and he was like, "Man, stop the cap." But you know they got to do what they do. But it is news. But
he doesn't. He also can't look bad, even if that's the truth. He can't look bad.
No, yeah, he can't look bad. Like, but A lot of questions in Cleveland. I think JB Bickerstaff, you got to get the fuck out of there. You got to get him the fuck out. The decision to be made with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, it's a tough one, man, because now it's kind of like the answer's kind of there on who you want to keep, because like
no, it's not.
You don't think it's there?
I don't think it's there.
You think it's a tough decision?
Because I do want to hear you up. I'm just gonna make my point clear real quick. If you keep Darius Garland, like I said, can't be your best fucking player.
Yeah, he can.
You're not gonna win with him as your best player, and maybe not even as your second best player. You feel me? But at least if he stays, he's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Keep Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, he could be your one guy, your number one guy, maybe your number two if you got someone else that's way fucking better, a superstar. He's a phenomenal talent, but guess what? He don't want to fucking be there. You really want to take either Donovan Mitchell, who's a way better player, for another extra year and then lose him, either for free or in a trade, or you trade Donovan Mitchell, keep Garland, but like I said, he's not going to be your best fucking player, but at least he's going to be there for a while. He's going to be there for a couple of years. So what do? Or do you get rid of both of them?
And that's the other part you left out.
And you just completely rebuild.
That's the other part you left out. If you keep Mitchell, Garland is potentially going to ask for a trade.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you keep Mitchell over Garland, that's what I'm saying. So my scenario is if you trade Mitchell, obviously, but you keep Garland as your main guy, you're not going to win. If you trade Garland and keep Mitchell, yeah, he's the better fucking player. He's a borderline superstar, if not a superstar. But guess what? You might just keep him either for that one full season, lose him for free, or you're going to have to trade him at the trade deadline. So you're basically going to lose both. So it's like, what do you do? And then you go into a full-on rebuild.
Yeah. You basically lose both.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked whatever you do. Unless you bring home the GOAT, then you keep Donovan Mitchell. That's all it is to it. That's the only solution.
I feel like they should keep Garland.
Why?
I just think...
what is the direction? Who do you bring in?
I mean, to me personally, I feel like when Donovan Mitchell came in, that kind of fucked up the growth of Evan Mobley offensively.
If you want to say so.
I think so. Because I feel like in these playoffs, there were some games where I'm like, Evan Mobley has shown some things. Will he take those strides next year and grow?
Can I interrupt you? Yeah. What do you think Evan Mobley could be? Like, seriously, at his absolute best. Because I need to know, because I don't think that D-Mitch is really inhibiting him that badly. So what do you think he could be at his absolute best in the prime of his career? I think 3 years from now.
I think he could be like a 21-10 guy.
Is he an all-star? Do you think let me not say all-star. You think he's a perennial all-star?
Perennial? Maybe not.
Making that shit every damn year, basically 4, 5, 6 times in his career?
Maybe not. In the East, it's going to be tough when you got Giannis there.
Paolo's young. Yeah.
Tatum.
However you feel on Randall. You feel me? Siakam. So Scotty.
Just off of that, it's going to be tough. But I think at his peak, he could be like a 21 to 22 and 10 guy.
I don't think he got that in him. I think he caps out at sub 20 because he's not a main option guy. For him to average 22, he has to be the main option. Do we really trust Evan Mobley as the main option? If you want to win, I don't think so.
I mean, we haven't seen it.
I completely understand, but I'm saying I'm not seeing the same vision as you at his peak, which is fine. But I don't see it.
But I'm not even also saying for him to be the main option, because I feel like he's one of those motherfuckers that like he could play within the offense and still get his shit.
But my point is, if he's averaging 22 and he's not the main guy, that means somebody's outscoring him. You really think he could average 22 with another nigga averaging 25, 26, 30?
It's possible.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think he got it in him, which is fine. Like, I'm cool with Evan Mobley being a 17 and 10 guy with elite defense. You feel me? DPOY level defense. That's a really good fucking player. I don't see this vision that some Cavs fans see that he could be a perennial all-star, that he could be an all NBA level talent, that he could average 20 plus points, that he could be like a better version of a Chris Bosh. I don't see that shit. I don't. Which is fine, because what I see him at his best, 17 and 10 with 2.5 blocks a game, that's still really fucking good. That is a really good fucking player. But for him to average 22, he needs to get the rock a lot, bro. And he needs to be that number 1 guy, maybe number 2 guy. I don't see him as a 1 or 2. I see him always as the number 3rd option. That's me, though.
Now, I just want them to kind of roll the dice with that
Yeah, give it a try. Nothing wrong with
Give it
that.
a try, because I'm like, you better off doing that than to keep Garland. I mean, you'll have Garland. I mean, than to keep Mitchell, and then you'll have Mitchell and Mobley, but then you might lose Mitchell. So now you kind of just have Mobley by himself, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know where you go from there.
That's the very worst thing.
And I feel
That's
like,
full on rebuild.
yeah, I feel like Garland, if you keep him, he's gonna be committed there. I feel like,
Yeah, that's what I said.
like
to with,
you keep Mitchell, like he's gonna be like, yeah, I got my money, yeah, I'm committed. But then that's the thing, the next summer, you never know what's gonna happen, and then you have to either potentially trade him, or he's just gonna walk for nothing. And now you did all that, and now all you're left with is Mobley by himself.
Yep.
So I'd rather just keep Garland, and you have the Garland and Mobley tandem. You could probably get something decent back for Jared Allen. You're gonna get something great back for Donovan Mitchell. Use that kind of retool, because we saw a season of it where Jared Allen was an all-star that year, but we saw a season of it where Garland was the main guy, and you guys were a playoff team until they got hurt. So we'll see. I'd rather roll the dice with that, and the pieces they'll get back, I think they'll get a pretty good piece. You retool with that, and then we'll see where they go from there. I don't really know off the top of my head what other coaches are available. I mean, Frank Vogel's available. Frank Vogel with Evan Mobley.
Take him.
Shit.
Please take him.
Yo,
Please
Evan
take
Mobley gonna be like first team all defense.
Yeah, please take Frank Vogel if you really want to succeed and develop these guys.
Yeah,
Please take Frank
and he's
Vogel.
not gonna be out the door after 1 year.
But like you said though, you're gonna get a good haul for Donovan Mitchell. Are you really? Based on the reported teams, the same 4 fucking teams.
The Heat,
Lakers, who are gonna give you what, Rui and bullshit. The Heat, who are gonna give you Tyler Hero, which is still gonna inhibit fucking Darius Garland. It's just a way worse version of Donovan Mitchell. The Knicks, even though we don't fucking want, but let's say we do enter that, what, we're gonna give them Randall or some shit. We're really gonna give them Randall.
I mean, we never know this.
The Nets, who the fuck are you gonna get from the Nets? You're not gonna get Bridges. You're not gonna get Bridges from that. They want to pair them together. So what are you gonna get from that?
You'll
shit?
probably get like.
You're not gonna get a Cam Thomas. You're not gonna get that shit.
You'll probably get Cam Johnson.
That's not gonna.
Maybe Finney Smith.
That's fucking tragic.
Yeah, that is tragic. Maybe Picks back and shit.
That's
I mean, with the way they're trying to play, those guys will fit in great. And
they're good role players.
Nah, yeah.
But that's all they are. Role players.
Yeah.
Like, they're not high-level starters. Like, Cam Johnson's like a decent starter in today's NBA. And Finney Smith, let's be real, he's just a straight-up role player, just strictly 3 and D. This team's going to get worse no matter what they do.
Nah, yeah, that'll be like... I mean, that team is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. But
it's cool, but...
they're not contenders.
That's a playing team.
Yeah.
Maybe below playing.
Nah, yeah, they're not contenders.
Garland, Cam Johnson, Finney Smith, Mobley... Fuck, who else would you throw in there? I guess you throw in Strus and then Mobley at the 5.
Yeah.
Nigga, did that team even win 42 games? Now, that's worse than the Hawks this year.
Nah, they probably are. I mean, I'll probably take that team over the Hawks.
No, I would take DeJounte Hawks, like no Trae Young, over this team. In a game and in overall standings. And they were fucking trash.
What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else.
Just that the Cavs are fucked, unfortunately. I know you're the Cavs hater on the show. I'm not. But I'm just being realistic.
And I'm not even hating on them in this segment.
The Cavs is just low-key fucked. That's all it is.
They're kind of fucked right now.
They're kind of fucked right now. But it was also the Donovan Mitchell shit. Like, that was such an unrealistic expectation. Oh, if we get to conference finals, like, he'll be happy. My nigga, that's, like, impossible. With all due respect. Like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but it's like, bro... You're going to go against the Celtics.
Oh, the thing I was going to say was there's always a surprise team out there that could trade.
I was also going to say that too. You read my mind. But it's like, whoever that surprise team is, I wonder what that package is.
Nah, yeah, the conference finals.
It's not going to be no Nuggets or whatever. Like, I don't even know who the surprise team is.
Nah, yeah, when I saw that report, that was like, oh, it's going to take a conference finals run to keep Donovan Mitchell. I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker's out.
It's not going to be no Magic. He's not a point guard.
Nah, yeah.
He's not a traditional point guard.
That's why I was kind of upset when they lost on purpose to play the Magic, because I'm like, this is him just kind of like saying, oh, yeah, we got out the first round, guys.
Yeah, but he don't want that shit.
Yeah, like...
I feel like that's what the executives wanted, but he obviously wants.
Because I remember last year, we were talking about this team as a conference finals team. And it's crazy how it should turn.
Yeah, and especially when the Heat was cooking the Bucks, Like, damn, bro. I was like, yo, whichever one of us wins this series, we're gonna go to the conference finals. And he just beat us last year. But it's whatever, man. Cavs, good luck, bro. That's all I'm finna say.
Yeah.
And whoever that surprise team is, I don't know who it is, because it's not gonna be the Magic. I don't think it's gonna be the Spurs. Again, they want a traditional point guard to pair up with Wemby. I'm just trying to think of random ass surprise teams. The Kings don't need that nigga. They got their backcourt set. The Warriors don't fucking need that nigga. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know where the surprise team is. Yeah, trust me, I was looking at the map too.
I'm looking at
the Blazers is rebuilding. The Pistons is rebuilding. The Raptors don't need that nigga. Maybe the Pelicans, but it's like still, you don't get that actual point guard.
Yeah.
You don't get that traditional point guard. The Mavs got their guys. They got their backcourt. Do you roll the dice with the Rockets and then bring Jalen Green in exchange? Maybe. That's kind of it. Pacers, maybe you could entertain that, but it's like, what do you get out of that shit? You have to ask for fucking Benedict Mathurin and that shit as the main star. Nigga, Charlotte?
Charlotte? I don't know. They have Brandon Miller.
Man, it's like, no, you don't want no fucking Charlotte.
Yeah.
Hey. Philly?
Yeah, but then it's like him and Maxey.
Him and Max is mad.
That's kind of redundant. Yeah,
that's mad small.
That's a small ass backcourt. Hey, Philly. I think Philly knows.
I think they do that out of desperation, though.
Yeah, they do that.
If they're the wild card team, they do it out of desperation. Like, I think we got to keep Embiid.
I think if they miss out on Paul George, because that's the number one target, right? Paul George.
I'd rather have Donovan Mitchell in a small backcourt than Paul George.
Since Paul George is their number one, you think for them their constellation is Ingram or Donovan Mitchell? Like, who do you think they'd rather have?
Fit Ingram. Better player, obviously, way fucking better player. Yeah. Ceiling, Donovan Mitchell.
So you think for them, Philly, their last resort would be Donovan Mitchell, or you think
I would go for the home run than a double. I'll say that. I will swing for a home run than a double.
Yeah, because I was thinking the same.
Because they don't even get to the conference finals.
Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Donovan Mitchell's better than Ingram.
Way better.
But I know they want that.
He's like 2-3 tiers better.
Nah, yeah, but I know they want that Tobias Harris replacement, and Donovan Mitchell's not that.
Nigga.
But I'm like, I'd rather have Donovan Mitchell.
Just get an average 3 to fill in that spot. Just get an average, like, fucking small
prime Chris Middleton on that Sixers team would have been crazy.
Prime Chris Middleton on any team becomes a contender. It takes any playoff team to contend this shit.
God.
You want to stay in the East or you want to go out West real quick?
We could go out West.
All right, what series you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Mavs Thunder.
I'll say it right now. Mavs is finishing off the series tonight. They cut it off the head tonight. It's over. It's over now.
This game is in Dallas, right?
Correct. It's over now. It's over now. I'm telling you, it's over. Love Shea. Love Chet. Love J-Dub. This shit's really love Lou Dort ever since that Rocket series, but this shit's over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Been a great fucking run. Would love for them to push for Game 7. I'm not seeing it.
I had a lot of hope for the Thunder.
Me too.
Because when the
sorry, JC. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, we told them.
Yeah, we tried to tell that nigga. I mean, they ain't like that.
It's not over yet. We'll see tonight, but I think the Mavs win tonight.
I think so.
But
or in the game, if they would win Game 7 as well.
Oh, 100%.
So they're walking away regardless.
But yeah, when the Mavs went up 2-1, I was like, yeah, it's not looking good for OKC. I just wanted to give credit to Shea because Game 4 he really saved them. Because Game 4 the Mavs went out to a big ass lead. I'm thinking, oh, this shit is over. Mm-hmm. He starts bringing them back. 22 points in the second half, 10 points in the fourth quarter. He just got to that midi, and he was just doing his work.
He's a superstar.
Yeah, on a night where J-Dub was cold all game. I think he was like 5 for 18. And then Chet had a solid game. But, Shea really delivered down the stretch for this team, and he shows why, like, yo, this guy's a superstar. And I feel like he's been like, because I remember before that game, we were here talking about he might have to have one of those like explosive games where like he drops 40 or something and he kind of just like puts the team on his back. That was one of those games where like they came back on a group effort and like the last like 6 minutes he was like, all right guys, I'm gonna just get to work. He was just getting to that free throw line, getting to the mid range, hitting the shots, and he won them the game. And I think the Mavs really choked that game because that was the game where Luka missed hella free throws. Yep. Then PJ Washington missed that one free throw, and then he makes the second one when he had to miss it. But yeah, man, credit to Shea for that game because I feel like he's been dominating, but it's kind of like in a different way. Like he's doing it his way. It's kind of like chill. Like he's just quietly dominant. Like it's like he's consistently dropping his 30 to 35.
We're not getting that 40 ball, unfortunately. We're
not
not
getting that 45, like 47 ball.
Which we kind of need it from you. You're the superstar. A consistent 30 every game, it's cool. But, like, I need 145 from you as a superstar. As my superstar, when my teammates are struggling, I need to step up and say, you know what? This 33 isn't enough. Let me add 7 more points because J-Dub is struggling right now, and he can't give me that next 7.
Not yet. Another thing in my notes, Josh Giddey's probably done, bro. It's probably over for him in OKC.
Well, oh yeah, I'm about to say, damn, like retire.
Oh no,
China?
not China. Yeah. But in OKC, it's probably done, bro.
Where the fuck does he go?
Bro, this series he's playing 13 minutes a game.
Where the fuck they leave him wide open.
They leave him wide open,
and he looks like me out there.
And then the last game, he didn't even start. They said, Isaiah Joe, you're starting. And if you notice, bro, you know how the Thunder, when they win a game, they're all posted up.
Yeah,
Giddey's never there.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that man is never there.
I wonder why.
So
I don't think they fuck with him.
Probably not.
I think he's bad for chemistry.
Probably.
But I say, where the fuck you ship him to? Now he got low value. His value is super low.
Yeah, I don't know where he goes. I heard some people saying the Spurs, but I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
For what? For what? Devin Vassell? I like how every one of these trades, I'm like, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson.
Hell no.
For a premier point guard. One of them two.
If any, I'm keeping Devin Vassell. Keldon, you could go though.
They don't want any of them niggas to
but
be
yeah,
honest.
Josh Giddey, nah, I wouldn't.
And that's no disrespect to Devin Vassell. It's like, they don't need him.
Send that nigga to Toronto.
Josh Giddey to Toronto?
I feel like Toronto's gonna be the new place where like you just go to die. Like
chill, nigga. The Pistons still exist. Charlotte still exists.
But I don't know. The Pistons right now. I mean, I feel like actually.
Well, you're right. The Pistons, they take a chance on big men only.
Yeah,
big men that flopped. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's they shit. Who's gonna be the place that takes chances on guards?
I have no idea.
We gotta find the Pistons equivalent.
The Magic, they love drafting guards every year.
They should just try it. Fuck it.
But I wouldn't like
take a shot at it.
That would hurt them, if anything. I mean, yeah, you got your point guard, but then
the spacing gets even worse.
Yeah, the spacing gets worse.
Yo, spacing's already trash. Spacing's like a 4 out of 10. That shit goes down to a 1.
Yeah, that's disgusting, bro. Him and Franz together.
That's just so disappointing though in regards to just Josh Giddey, because like you remember I was high as fuck on him pre-draft. Like dead ass. I was super high on Josh Giddey, and this is kind of what he's become. It's a little bit disappointing.
Damn, I got a Bleacher Report that says Lakers like Spider over Trey.
They're not getting neither.
Yeah.
For what? Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and
a pick.
And 1 pick?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah, nigga, I'd rather cut off my left testicle if I'm the fucking Cavs. Respectfully. If I'm worried about winning a championship, yeah, I'd rather cut off my left nut than get that package. Damn. Bro, these LeBron teams, you having the worst packages, my nigga. I'll never forget. They used to float around this trade. Cavs fans would roll out this trade for every superstar. What if we just sent out Shumpert, Tristan Thompson, and the first round pick that they got from the Celtics, who they got it from the Nets? That's so fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah, that pick ended up being Colin Sexton.
Yeah, it was like, dude.
Yo, they were dangling that pick around like it was fucking candy, bro.
Yeah,
I remember.
It was like, oh, are we going to get Paul George? Or are we going to get Jimmy Butler? Are we going to get this player? Are we going to get this player? You ain't get shit out of it either. That's the worst part. You ain't get shit out of it. But this Rui, Reeves, and a pick, if they got one to give away, it's like, oh, that's a terrible package for a star.
Yeah.
But you know what's the worst part? I feel like some team might really take that shit. That's terrible.
Probably.
I don't think the Hawks give up on Trae Young though.
Yeah.
But that's a bad package for Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's looking bad. It's looking fucking bad for that shit.
Looking bad.
I don't want to go back to Cleveland though. Let's just stick to our shit though. Josh Giddey is cooked. Respectfully. Shea, like you said, he's doing his thing. One thing that I'm making a note of that worries me about this Thunder team, how are you not taking advantage of Kyrie not taking it into overdrive at all?
That's a scary thing.
And I said last episode, he's going to pick it up. Psh, shit, nigga, it ain't happened. It's been 3 games since last episode. It still didn't happen, bro. That worries me a lot.
I think in the 5
Respect
games,
to PJ, though.
I think in the 5 games they've played, Kyrie scored single digits like 3 times.
He's not picking it up.
Yeah.
I want him to pick it up.
Which is scary because you know that fucking 28-point game is there somewhere.
And he's still winning. Efficiently, too. An efficient ass 28. I'm like 55% shooting.
Not yet.
You know,
because after that Clippers game 6, I'm like, yeah, that game is coming sometime. He's due for a big game.
So you agree with me? They win tonight, or you think take it to 7 and Mavs still win it? How's tonight gonna go?
I think Mavs win tonight.
Is it because of Kyrie? Is Kyrie going to step up?
Yeah. But I feel like PJ Washington's been playing so
he's
good.
a dog.
I mean, the game 5 he didn't play that good, but like the games in Dallas, he be fucking bugging.
You know he's about to get super hyped up next season.
Now, yeah, but
Man, nigga's gonna hype him up.
OKC is gonna come out like desperate tonight. So
can we stick in the West though? I want to leave the Knicks for last. I almost cried last night. I ain't gonna lie. I had a tear in my eye. I literally had to go like this. I ain't gonna lie, watching that game. But let's talk about the Timberwolves. Used to be the Timber Pups, but now they all grown up. Now they full grown Wolves, nigga, versus the Nuggets. Ate the Nuggets lunch when everyone thought it was over. My favorite thing about sports Twitter, bro, is my favorite thing about sports Twitter is when the Timberwolves went up 2-0, they're like, oh, these niggas is winning a championship. It's over. They're gonna cook the Nuggets. Nuggets won 2 games. They won the 3rd game as well. And then it's like, oh my God, the Nuggets are primed for a championship now. It's over for Timberwolves. Timberwolves come back now, blow these niggas out.
Blew them out.
And now it's like, what's the storyline now? It's game 7. Everyone's favorite 2 words in sports. Everyone's throwing that shit around everywhere. Media, social media, everywhere. I'm sticking with T-Wolves in 7. I'm sticking with it. I'm really going to stick with it. Towns improving his defense. Lots of reports. And actual video proof, too, in the locker room. And saying, yo, I said to Kat, if you make the right fucking plays, we're going to win. We're always going to win. You hear the coach yelling, hands at Towns to not foul Jokic. Bro, that's just fucking funny. You just hear that shit over the TV. Bro, this team is primed to go to the conference finals. Seriously. Jokic has been phenomenal the whole series. But, bro, this team effort that these guys got in Minnesota, it looks damn near unstoppable. I'm taking the Timberwolves. I don't know about you. Are you sticking by your Nuggets pick in 7?
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Nuggets. 7 games. Nah, yeah, that game was over after like first quarter.
Yep.
It was crazy. Nuggets came back. I believe last episode it was what, Timberwolves were up 2-0.
Last episode it might have been 2-1.
Might have been 2-1.
Might have even been 2-1.
Nah, yeah, like we kind of saw it coming.
I'm not gonna get swept.
Yeah, I'm like,
people are stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, are they gonna get swept? I mean that Jamal Murray not getting suspended shit was a big thing. The league did him a favor, but I think the Nuggets, I knew they were gonna respond, and it was I knew once Jokic got that MVP trophy at the crib, I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna fucking bug out. That game 5 he had was fucking ridiculous. That shit was crazy. But game 7, going back to Denver, I just have a lot of faith. I mean, we're gonna see who's gonna, cause I'm confident Ant shows up in this game 7. We're gonna see what happens. Cat has to limit the dumb fouls, the mistakes, cause those plays you can't get them back in the game 7. And this team, they're battle tested. They've been in the big games. Have the Nuggets played in the game 7
ever?
And with this core,
counting Aaron Gordon, no. But obviously in the bubble, they had numerous game 7s because they were coming back from 3-1 twice. But in the Aaron Gordon era, if you want to call it that, and like the KCP era, I don't believe so.
I mean, you still had like 3 of your main guys in that. So they've played in these big games where like their backs were against the wall, came down from 3-1 twice. So I have a lot of faith that they're going to get it done. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? Not necessarily. I mean, we could see that because every game that Denver has won has been in convincing fashion. Yeah. It hasn't been. I mean, also with the Timberwolves too. Aside from game 1, game 1 was the only close game.
They love blowing each other out.
Every other game has been a fucking blowout. So I feel like this game 7 could be kind of similar to game 1, where it's just close throughout. I think Anthony Edwards gonna do his thing. Cat really has to like be disciplined in this game and just not give away these dumb fouls. But because I'm confident Jokic down the stretch, he's like, bro, this ain't shit to me. And you saw him after the game. Jokic was standing at the baseline like,
yo, looking like a titan from a
yeah. Motherfuckers are like, oh, it took him getting his ass beat to finally start carrying him out of the
he about to murder somebody.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with Jamal Murray if he answers the call in game 7. I wonder if he talked to the media after game 6.
Honestly, I don't know.
because
Which I'm not gonna lie, that's pussy shit.
nah,
You
he
avoid
looks
the
like
media.
a bitch doing that. I'm sorry.
That's the name as fuck.
First 2 games, he was getting locked the fuck up, didn't talk to the media, and then game 3 they win. He has a good game. He's smiling to the media.
Yeah, stand on your word. Your word is bond.
Nah, yeah.
That's real shit. Your word is bond.
And I like Jamal Murray, but I'm like, bro, that's such a bad look. And the league did him a favor.
Yeah, it's pussy. It's mad pussy.
That might, I don't know. We'll forget about it in a little bit, but
Sorry, I got distracted by that hand over there.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck is that?
I was like, we'll probably forget about it in years, but I'm like, this might go down in like the Horry hip check to Nash, that type of thing.
If they win, I will never forget this shit ever.
If the Nuggets win?
Yeah, if they win and they go all the way to the championship, like you said with the Robert Horry hip check, if they win this shit and go all the way, I will never ever forget that shit, that he didn't get suspended.
Yeah.
Because I had some prime grade A bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
No funny shit.
I agree with you. But yeah, I'm still rocking with my pick Nuggets in 7. I hope it's an entertaining game. I do not want to have the worst shit ever is a game 7 blowout.
Yeah, because all the hype is gone. You're supposed to think like, oh, this is 2 evenly matched teams going back and forth, and it's like it's a blowout in game 7. That's just so whack.
I hate that shit. The only game 7 blowout that I loved was the Mavericks destroying the Suns 2 years ago.
Word. That is the best
I
game
love
7
that one.
blowout.
I love that one. So many memes came out of that shit too.
What's your favorite game 7? Because we about to stick on the topic of game 7s, of course, with the next series too.
Favorite game 7.
And you can't use the 16 finals.
All right. Shit. 13 finals.
Damn.
I mean, if we could do game 7s that weren't finals.
Yeah, game 7s that were not finals.
Game 7s that weren't finals. I was gonna say, nah, that series didn't go 7, did it?
Which one?
2012 Western Conference Finals.
2012 Western Conference Finals. That was the
OKC
Thunder
Spurs.
versus Spurs.
Did that go 7 or 6?
I couldn't tell you. I think it was 6. I think it was Thunder in 6.
Damn. I'm trying to think of one, like a pretty good one. I'm trying to think. I wasn't gonna say fucking OKC.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think of one that's not LeBron, because I was gonna say 2018 him versus Celtics.
I'm trying to think
with
non-finals. That was a good one, but favorite like nah.
I don't even think either of them scored 90 in that game.
It was like 80.
It was 80 something to 80 something.
Yeah.
Because when that Tatum dunk happened, it was 70s. It was in the 70s, and it was like in the fourth quarter.
It was like 88, 82 or some shit like that.
That might be my pick, but I'm trying to think non-LeBron.
I'm about to go back and double check if that shit went, because I think it did go 6 though.
Grit and Grind versus the Thunder. That one's a 7.
20 what year? 13.
13 and 14, because they went back to back. I'm pretty sure playing against each other.
That might have been 6.
Might have been 6. Fuck yeah, Tony Allen, bro. Shout out to him.
I'm looking at Kevin Durant playoff series right now.
What about underrated one?
2012.
Wiz versus Celtics.
2012. Oh, that shit was 6 games. Damn.
Wiz versus Celtics, nigga. John Wall, Brad Beal, Isaiah Thomas.
That was a good one.
That was a good game 7. I really wanted them badly to win that shit though, but they lost.
Oh damn, the Grizzlies one was a 7 game in 2014.
Grit and Grind.
Yeah. And then 2013, damn, Grizzlies beat them in 5.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought it was in 6. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, yeah, that shit was damn a non-finals one.
I'm a stick with.
Oh, you know which one?
2018.
You know which one I'll say?
Oh, wait a second.
Memorable one.
Another LeBron one, real quick too. Pacers versus LeBron 2018. Same fucking year.
That one was like, it was cool.
It was cool, man. Nigga, come on.
I think a memorable one was Clippers versus Spurs 2015.
2015 with the CP3 shot.
CP3 game winner.
And then Tim Duncan kind of like knighted him. He's like, yeah, go win a ring. Lost his very next round. Blew a 3-1 lead to the Rockets.
But yo, that game 7 was, because I remember that day.
That was a 3-6 matchup or 2-7?
I don't remember.
I think it was 3-6. I think the Rockets was a 2 seed.
Yeah,
damn,
that was a great series, bro. I was like, yo, the Clippers, because yo, that was.
I really thought
this was the year
stamped.
after this. The Spurs were the reigning champs, so I'm like, oh shit, the Clippers are about to go to the finals.
Yeah, I thought that was stamped, bro. Because I'm a big CP fan now. I was like, yo, they stamped.
And I remember that was the night of the Mayweather Pacquiao fight.
Word?
Yeah, it was that night. It was the same day.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I just remember that fight was whack as fuck.
Yeah, it was. They were hugging each other. But yeah, that game was fucking crazy. And I remember I didn't even watch it. I think I listened to it.
The fight or the game?
The game.
Oh, no, I was watching the game.
Because I think Eric had it on his phone and we were listening to it.
I was watching the
game.
It
was like, Chris Paul floater. God. I was like, damn.
Yo, I really thought they was going to win the finals that year.
Yeah, that shit was great. Yeah, I would say that game.
I'm sticking 18 Celtics.
Because I'm trying to think of other like non-finals game sevens.
2012 Bron versus Cavs.
You said what?
2012 Bron versus Cavs after his monstrous game 6.
2012 what?
Bron versus Cavs.
Versus Cavs.
Yo, Bron versus Celtics. My bad.
Bron.
That's why he was confused. I'm
yeah.
like, what is confusing, nigga? Bron versus Celtics 2012.
That game 7 was cool.
Who else?
The game 6 was fucking fire though.
I'm trying to eliminate all Bron games, bro, because all his game 7s is tough.
And then I'm like, Knicks obviously didn't have no fucking game 7s. And
recently, no, we lost the Pacers in 6. We lost the Heat in 6.
I'm trying to think of Kobe ones, but he didn't have
2010 finals, nigga.
Yeah, but we're saying non-finals.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping.
I don't remember when they played the Nuggets in 2012. If that shit went to 7
in 2012,
because the Lakers played the Nuggets in the first round.
That one I don't remember.
I don't
2009 remember. I remember. 2012 I don't really remember.
Yeah, 2012. I think that might have went to 7, which is crazy.
I don't know.
Which I do not remember. Yeah, that I don't remember.
That was like Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, Ty Lawson.
I think JaVale McGee was on that team too.
Was he? He left the Wizards by then? I know 12-13 he was a Nugget. I don't know if he was a Nugget 11-12 though.
I think he was. I'll look it up.
I hope this one lives up to the hype. The one that we're going to talk about next, I don't know too much, bro. I ain't going to lie.
We'll see. 11-12. Oh, so he started with the Wizards and he got traded to the Nuggets mid-season.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of good game 7s. This one got to live up to the hype, though.
Yeah.
And the Suns one is on its own other tier. The Suns Mavs one's on its own other tier just because of how embarrassing it was. And we saw that shit at Miller's.
Yeah.
With the Rangers fans behind us going, yes! For every goal.
I'll never forget that Mavs game, bro.
Shout out the Rangers. I don't know how.
I'll never forget that game. Yo, Luka had like 25 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he outscored them.
I think he had 35 at half.
He did outscored them, bro, in the first quarter. That was embarrassing.
That shit was crazy.
And he was looking at D-Book like that, smiling. Yo, that shit was funny as hell. Yeah. Let's pop into the next game 7 preview. Knicks let me down badly last night.
I thought we was gonna take care of business.
Josh Hart was playing hurt. Niggas are saying hernia, oblique strain, whatever. The reason you kind of saw me go through like emotional turmoil, going like this and shit, I had to go on my phone because I was like, let me just hope there's some sort of OG Anunoby news. Nothing. Twitter is dead about OG Anunoby. So I don't think he's even gonna play the fucking game 7 tomorrow.
Probably not.
I'm beyond stressed, bro. And I don't want to give up, but I low-key think we're cooked. I just seen Jalen Brunson miss 10 or 11 shots in a row.
Oh, man. I still got the faith. Game 7 in the Garden.
Without Josh Hart?
Oh, yeah. Is it confirmed he's not playing at all?
Bro, if he has like a hernia or an oblique strain, like he could potentially play, but he's not going to be the fucking same. He's probably going to be like at 50% power.
Man, I just want to get out of this series. I don't even want to talk about it because like, watching the game yesterday, I was just like, we really got to go play a game 7.
At home.
And it's such a short, like a quick ass turnaround.
And Deuce was cooking.
It was a fucking 3:30 game on a Sunday after we played fucking Friday night.
Yep, at 8:30.
At 8:30. So, not the best thing in the world. It was a wasted a good Deuce game.
I'm stressed.
I mean, if you look at the numbers, look at the box score, Brunson had a good game. But if you watch,
No.
Nah.
Fuck the numbers. And he shot sub 45%.
Nah, yeah. If you watch the game, bro, he was missing so many bunnies.
He went 11 for 26, bro. And like I said, he missed like 10 shots in a row.
I was like, nah. But we are going back home. We got the best fans in the world.
Of any sport.
Yeah. And no team has won on the road so far in the series. It's just been the home team. And I'm really confident we'll get it done. I think Deuce is going to thrive. I love what Thibodeau did, making the adjustment of having him starting, providing that spacing and having that switchability on defense. I think Brunson I think he knows what's at stake. It's game 7 in the Garden. I want to beat Carlisle. I mean, I'm not losing to Carlisle. Like, I think he knows what's at stake. If I'm going to bet against, like, if I'm betting on anybody, I'm betting on the Nova guys. Even if Josh Hart is 50%, I feel like he's one of those motherfuckers, like, I got to do what I got to do.
I wish I could say it, but last night was different, bro. He was not the same. He just wasn't.
As for the Pacers, Siakam had a Really good game. Miles Turner played well. But to me, TJ McConnell was that guy for them.
Obi was playing fairly well too.
Yeah, he
Fuck
was.
you, Nemhard. Stop pushing my guy like that. Stop pushing my MVP like that. I'll slap the shit out of you if I saw you in the street. I promise you.
Oh, yeah, he got a fucking technical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. But I'm like, yo, TJ McConnell was like, yo, you could come to the Knicks anytime. Open arms. I wouldn't even care.
I like how no matter who wins the game, they always repost that roommates clip on Twitter where Josh Hart said, yo, I could beat up TJ McConnell, but I feel like he's just going to keep fighting. Like, you're just going to have to, like, kill him. And Jalen Brunson's like, yo, you got problems, bro. You got problems. That's just funny. And when I see them play against each other on the screen, bro, it just makes me fucking laugh, bro. They're like, damn, they really talk about killing this nigga on a live podcast. And out of pocket as fuck.
And then I just hate I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I'm like, the Halliburton, when he made that shot on Deuce and he did the too small, and it was already up by 15. I'm like, bro.
He don't do shit when they up by 2. When they down by 2, he don't do shit. He waits till he's safe.
Yeah.
He's a softy. I'm not gonna lie. Tyrese Halliburton, he's soft. Man, a lot of guys on that team is soft. That Harry Potter nerd ass nigga Miles Turner is soft.
I can't even talk my shit.
Siakam's
if we won yesterday, I really would have popped off.
I don't think Siakam's tough or soft. He just there. TJ McConnell, tough ass nigga.
I think Siakam's a good player. He just
Obi's soft. No, I'm talking soft, nigga. I'm talking about niggas
softness?
that's soft. Obi's soft. Nemhard is soft. I respect Neesmith. Neesmith okay a dog.
I respect Neesmith. He's a dog.
But they got a bunch of pussy ass niggas on that team.
We'll see.
I'm just trying to be straight up. Word is Bond.
We'll see. They were shell shocked in Game 5, bro. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I probably have seen it, but I'm like, blowing us out in Game 4. Pause, and then next game, Game 5s are super important.
100%.
And they just fucking, they fell right over. Like by halftime, I was like, it might be good. I mean, I'm not gonna recline my seat just yet, but we're pretty comfortable right now. And to lose in that fashion, like they beat us by 32, and then they come out in a pivotal Game 5. They walked in that bitch like, yeah, we that shit. We had to humble them, and then it was the same thing in this game. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's the same. It might. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna blow them out in Game 7, but I'm like,
hope so.
I just feel like they're going in like, yeah, we got this shit. I feel like McConnell and Neesmith are like the two motherfuckers. Like, no, like we're not done yet.
They don't quit.
Yeah, they don't quit. But I feel like the others are just like, whatever.
I keep thinking about that Nemhard game winner, bro. That's what it is, to be honest with you.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, if we won that game, we would have been out of here. That's it.
We would have been out of here, bro.
Would have been out of here.
The worst fucking
in
part.
5 games.
Like I predicted.
And that was my prediction. But yeah, I got faith.
Would have been up 3-0. And nobody loses up 3-0. Nobody.
Yeah. But nobody. I got faith, man. I got faith.
I'm hoping, man. I hope by tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon when they play like the player introductions, they announce the starting 5, whatever, the same one as last game, and you just hear like the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song, like Glass Break, and this nigga OG walks out. Nigga, if that shit happened, bro, I'll be so happy. But it's like, bro, like when are you coming back, man? Please, like we deadass need you, bro. I don't think you understand how much. He's a nigga that gotta take the injection. He got to take the injection now. He got to take the injection now, my nigga. Please. I'm begging you, bro. Please just take the injection. That ass. I'm dying for him to take the. Oh, my gosh, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks, bro, because everybody is literally dropping like flies, bro. It's fucking crazy. And I'm like, bro, if we literally. I'm like, no disrespect. I'm like, yo, fuck Randall. Fuck Mitch. Like, fuck Bogey. I'm like, I just want OG. Like,
if we had OG, we would have won 5.
I'm like, I just want OG right now.
We literally would have won in 5 OG.
Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, I would love everybody to be healthy, but like this series in particular, I'm like, shit, just give me OG. Like,
nigga, yeah, I hate Pacers fans saying like, oh, whoa, we're down Benedict Mathurin. Are you fucking serious?
Not yet.
And that list of guys you just named, you could argue he's like the 3rd best player.
Yeah.
Literally, he's not better than Randall or OG. It's him versus fucking
Nah,
Mitchell
yeah.
Robinson.
And I always acknowledge Benedict Mathurin is
Yeah, he
out.
cool. He cool.
He probably would have had some games in the series.
But I think it's not Julius Randle or OG.
I don't doubt that he would have had some games in the series. But yeah, we're just missing way more important people than the Pacers.
I promise you, and this is not Knicks bias, there's never been a team more injured in the playoffs I've seen in my lifetime. Deadass.
Than this team.
I've never seen any playoff team get this injured, bro.
Not yet.
This badly. This fucking badly. The one you can argue is the 15 Cavs by the time they got to the finals, but they got all the way to the finals before they lost Kyrie. I know they lost Kevin Love in the first round, but then they lost Kyrie later on. You feel me?
Yeah, Kyrie got hurt in game 1.
Then I guess you could argue the KD Nets in 2021 when Kyrie went down and then Harden, fucked up the hamstring, but still was playing some games, but not like the real Harden.
Yeah.
But it's like, again, that's 2 guys.
Yeah.
We might have lost our 5th guy. I hope it's not our 5th, but we might have lost our 5th guy. We're playing Alec Burks, who's playing good, but if we had 2 of our guys healthy, if we had Bogey and OG healthy, Alec Burks never fucking plays at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't see the floor unless it's a blowout.
Yeah.
You feel me? Precious was getting minutes. He was getting some minutes in the Philly series, but like when Mitchell Robinson was out there still, but he really is only out there because Mitch is gone.
Yeah.
All due respect. Now, I love Precious for what he provides offensively, not offensively. I don't know why I saw this nigga take a corner 3 last night. I really don't understand why I saw that shit. I don't know why I saw that.
I'll never forget what game was in the regular season.
How many threes has he made this season? I'm about to check.
Yo, I don't remember what game it was. I want to say it was against the Pacers in the regular season. Precious took like 7 threes. I'm like, bro,
that's not your game, bro.
I was like, please stop. And I think he made like 1. I was like, yo, please stop. But
all right, Justin, how many threes do you think he's made this year, Raptors and Knicks combined? You want me to give you a line, or you want to guess?
Give me a line.
Over under 34.5 threes made.
Oh, 34. Yo, I thought it was gonna be like 10 and a half. 34. You said 34.5?
Yeah.
Under.
26. What about all right, his best year? What do you think it is? Let's set the line at 42.5.
Under.
56.
Oh, he made 56.
He made 56 threes in his second year. In his career, just for context, he played 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons. In his career, how many threes has he made? Over, under 123.5.
123.5. Under.
111. All right. You got 2 out of 3, my nigga.
Yeah.
Not too bad. But please don't take no threes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he's made a single one in the playoffs. I'm not going to go deep and check, but I don't think he's made a 3 in the fucking playoffs, my nigga. I promise you.
I don't think so.
That's it for the playoffs, though. The Knicks are going to win, though. Obviously, we're going to say that shit. The Knicks are going to win.
I got faith, man.
I guess you gave me some faith, too. I got to listen to that Tracy Morgan speech when he was, like, telling them niggas, like, yo, they could basically be anybody. And even they was like, damn, I feel inspired. Let's talk about the draft lottery. Number 1 pick, Atlanta Hawks. Don't know how to react to it, honestly. It was a big-ass swerve. I feel bad for the Pistons, by the way.
First number 1 pick since 1975.
Who was that pick? Wait. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Hudson. Hudson was there, like, earlier. I couldn't even tell you who the number 1 pick was.
David Thompson.
I was about to say David Robinson.
David Thompson.
David Thompson was a Hawk?
He never played for them.
Oh, but he went to ABA.
He went to ABA.
Damn, so what happened back then? They just didn't get nobody?
I guess not.
That's trash. I ain't gonna lie. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he didn't even play for the Hawks.
Yeah, it's fucked
He went
up.
to the Warriors. Oh, he went to ABA. And
Nuggets.
He
went to Nuggets.
Yeah.
Well, when was he a Warrior? I remember him being a Nugget and a Supersonic.
I thought he was a Warrior.
No, he was a Nugget and a Supersonic.
Yeah.
In his dog days, he was a Supersonic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, since 75?
Yeah, 1975. Yeah, he was a Nugget.
And a Supersonic?
Nugget and Supersonic. I don't know why I said the Warriors.
Fucking gold, nigga. Blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Blue and gold. But it was a shock to me. I mean, I guess Sarri's gonna be a Hawk.
Nah, yeah, it's kind of like up in the air who is it gonna be. I mean, I would say Sarr should be the number 1 pick.
Let's blend the topics. Is it gonna be Bronny?
Oh, we could blend the topic. No. Bro, Bronny number 1.
Dude, could you imagine? Bro,
I think. Well, first I want to go back to what you said. Pistons at 5.
That's
bad
disgusting.
You know, this is the third year in a row they got the fifth pick.
If I'm a Pistons fan, I know I really can't say this on camera. I might dead shoot myself. I'm just being real.
I mean, they got the number 1 pick in 21. They got Cade. 22, miss out on Paolo. Last year, you miss out on Wemby. This year, I mean,
let's just say how it is. This draft has no aura so far.
Yeah,
it's got no fucking aura so far.
But yeah, you would have loved a top 3 pick this year.
We've been blessed with a lot of good drafts recently. This is probably I don't want to be an asshole, but like going into this, like the worst one in like the past like 6 years, probably.
Or like aura wise.
Yeah.
Past 6 years. Oh, so that's since 2016.
Nigga, what? Since 2018.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I'll extend it to the 17 draft, which was Tatum, Ball, Fultz, Fox. Going into it, that shit was hype. Just them 4.
We've had some good ass drafts.
Yeah.
Like, just looking back.
After that was Luka. It was Luka. Just off hype, by the way. Luka, Ayton. You feel me? He had the hype. Then we were blessed with SGA all the way in the back end. Pause.
I wasn't even thinking about pause right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is, bro. Kevin Knox.
Garbage, bro.
The Bridges brothers who aren't brothers, you feel me? After that, 2019 draft was Zion had the hype. RJ had hype at the time. Ja had hype at the time. That was supposed to be like a 3-man draft, maybe like 2.5.
A lot of people said that draft was kind of weak too. They're like after the top
going
3.
into it? After the top 3.
Like after the top 3, this shit was weak as fuck.
But going into it, we thought it was 3 superstars, or 3 all-stars at least, that was going to get drafted in the top 3. RJ, I know how it looks right now, but if you remember, RJ was really the number 1 guy going into the fucking college season. You can attest that because you actually watch college ball. Before the season started, he was the number 1 guy in the draft. Him or fucking Zion. Nigga dropped down to 3, which is fine. But we still thought, all right, this is a 3-man draft. 3 fucking all-stars. We'll see how the cards fold and who gets who. Only 2 out of the 3 have come true so far. But that draft had mad fucking aura. It was can't miss prospect in Zion. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can't really blame that shit.
Not yeah.
2020 was
2020
was pretty good. Nothing crazy.
What fucked it up was the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because the pandemic was like
you couldn't really evaluate
the draft. Yeah, you couldn't evaluate college season, and there was no tournament that year.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you said COVID.
And then the draft is usually in June. Bro, that year the draft wasn't until November. So everybody was like that like
it was fucked up.
Going into it, like, I don't know, there was a lot of like, I'm gonna say the pandemic smoke that kind of fucked up that draft. Because looking back, that was a good class.
It was.
But a lot more of that is because of the role players, I would say. There was a lot of good role players in that draft. I mean, you had Anthony Edwards, LaMelo, Halliburton. And then you had guys like Desmond Bain, McDaniels.
Let's just say how it was going into it. We had the LaMelo hype. We had the Ant hype.
Yeah,
that was enough to carry the class. Like I'm just saying, going into obviously.
Oh, like the hype, yeah.
2020 vision. I'm gonna be like, holy shit, that 17 draft was even better than I thought it was going into it. Because even going into it, I was like, this is gonna be like a crazy ass draft. But I'm saying like going into the draft. That's why I said RJ. Like we thought it was gonna be a 3-man draft between him, Ja, and Zion. Going into the draft. So I'm saying perspective going in. So I'm saying the hype of Ant and LaMelo carried that shit.
It was low-key similar, like 3-man. Because I remember Ant, Wiseman, LaMelo.
Wiseman had some hype too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Wiseman had some hype. But I'm saying like, they were saying LaMelo's a superstar.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then they were saying Ant Edwards was a superstar. Like superstar. Like it was guaranteed. One of them has been guaranteed so far.
I love going back and watching like old drafts and then like seeing old comps and reports and then see how shit is now.
See how it works out. I don't, because I look at what I thought was gonna be good picks. Ben McLemore flopped. Chris Dunn flopped. You feel me? Like 2 big ass flops.
Nah, yeah.
Aaron Gordon saved himself though. But I thought Aaron Gordon was gonna be better than what he is even now. But he's still good. But I was like, this man's gonna be the next Blake Griffin. I bought into that shit. The one that I have hit on, DSJ flopped. After the first year, I thought I hit on that shit. Afterwards, Dennis Smith Jr. did come to the next year, which is why I wanted to resume the draft. It happened later on, but it wasn't Dennis Smith I expected. De'Aaron Fox, I hit that shit. Josh Jackson, big ass fucking flop.
I hit that one. Pause.
Yeah, I was like, this thing's gonna be like, why? Nope, that shit didn't work out. I thought he was really gonna be the number 3 pick over Tatum.
I think my biggest hits of like guys I knew was gonna be ass was like Josh Jackson, Frank, Kevin Knox.
I don't really pick on niggas that's like ass. I thought Miles Bridges was gonna be way better than he is now. He's still pretty fucking good. Players that I hit that were good, Halliburton. Holy shit, I hit on that.
Yeah.
Hit that nail on the head. Hit De'Aaron Fox on the head. I guess I'll give myself credit for Miles, even though he's not an all-star.
Miles Turner.
No. Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges. Miles Turner is like kind of a weird one though, because remember after like the USA shit, they was all like glazing Paul George like, yo, damn nigga, you got some nigga for the future. Like he's gonna be amazing for you guys. It's like your next franchise cornerstone. I remember they were talking about that, like how great he was in them USA runs. Never made the All-Star game, never won DPOY. Always been a solid player his career, but
Yeah.
I think he low-key should have been a little bit better than what he truly was. He should have made at least 2 All-Star games.
I think he was like the number 2 player in high school.
You would know.
Yeah, he was.
You be following niggas since high school. Damn, but going back to this draft, yeah, I'm not really locked in right now. They're not giving me
I'm locked
energy.
I'm more locked in now post lottery.
Yeah, obviously, because you got to do the research. But I'm saying all throughout the year, like, I was not tuned into any of these niggas. These niggas was not moving me. Last year, I was getting moved by Scoop, Brandon Miller. I was getting moved by, obviously, Wemby. You feel me? The Thompson twins. It was all moving me. That's 5 prospects that was moving me off rip.
Now, yeah, this year the guys really moving me this year were like the Kentucky guys and the UConn guys. Mm-hmm. That was really what was moving. Because, like, now it's like a new shift where you got motherfuckers like, now that we talked about it, like, it's been like a month or 2 ago. G League Ignite is gone. But, like, now we have, like, motherfuckers coming in from leagues from overseas. We had the G League Ignite. We had college. Because back then it was, like, predominantly college. So you kind of knew everybody.
Bring back high school, please.
Not yet. So this is probably going to be the second draft in a row where the number 1 pick is not a college player.
Yeah.
So... yeah, this in terms of the college stardom, it's like you said, there was like nobody that I could really like watch, but
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, like Sarr is not moving me.
Nah, yeah,
Topich is not moving me. Dillingham is not moving me like that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they ass, by the way. I'm not saying they're ass. And 5 years from now, they could all be superstar level talents, bro. Like dead ass. But all I'm saying is right now, from how I'm looking at it like the 2013 draft. You feel me? I'm looking at it like that, going into it. Like 2013 draft, we knew there was no superstars.
Yeah,
and
that draft is like very comparable, like in terms of what you said.
Good role players.
Just looking.
Yep.
Yeah. No aura. Because I remember that Macklemore and Noel were like
going into it, by the way. Because obviously on the back end we got Giannis and Gobert.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was Noel, Macklemore, and then. It was like a sprinkle, not really Oladipo.
I thought none of them were going to be that number 1 pick. That's why I kept panning the camera on him.
It was really them two, very loud, and then quietly, Oladipo could maybe be the...
Because he got drafted way later.
Yeah, because I'm like, I remember seeing some mocks that had Oladipo at 1, but it was very few. It was like Kyrie and Oladipo could maybe be a good duo. But yeah, a lot of people now like to look at hindsight and be like, the Cavs should have just drafted Giannis number 1, which is fucking easy to do.
That's so stupid.
What I always want to do in these drafts like these is like, I want to try to find the guy that's going to be the guy.
The diamond in the rough?
Yeah, the diamond in the rough that's going to be that guy.
When you say like the guy, are you saying like who you think is going to be the best player in the draft, whether it's the number 1 pick or the number 16 pick, or are you saying like the diamond in the rough, like niggas past the 10th pick? Who's gonna be that best guy?
No, I'm talking about like the guy that's like the number 1 guy, or like.
But he's just not.
Because I think this draft is filled with guys that like they'll probably have like long, solid careers, like
as role players.
Yeah, as role players, but superstar, because it was kind of the same in that 2013, and we got 1 superstar out of it. So I'm
Giannis,
like, yeah. And then a defensive superstar.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. 2 Hall of Famers.
So I'm like, I wonder who's going to be the superstar that comes out of this draft.
What would you say is like the average amount of like Hall of Famers that come from a draft?
Hall of Famers?
Like no looking, whatever. Like what would you say should be like the bar per draft? 3?
Maybe.
You think anything less than 3 is a trash draft?
Maybe 2 or 3. I mean, on average, I feel like every draft has 3 All-Stars.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like a cop out, because even like looking at the 2010 draft, for example. You got Boogie, you got Wall, you got all this talent, right? But you know, like they're all stars. You got the all stars in there. PG was 2010 or he was 2009?
2010.
You got PG, Gordon Hayward. All four of those guys are all stars. I could be missing some people from that draft. I have to go back and think. But all four of those guys are all stars. Some of them are all NBA.
Yeah.
But let's be real, like picking the all stars is easy. There's gonna be like 4 or 5 all stars in like almost every draft. At least one-time selections.
Which is crazy.
But it's like Hall of Famers, like the only one in there, and barely is Paul George. And I wouldn't even put him by my standards, obviously, as I've made it very clear before. But it's like, I feel like if you got 3 Hall of Famers out of a draft, that's really fucking good. 4, it's an all-time classic.
Yeah.
Like 2003 has 4 Hall of Famers.
Yeah, you got 4 Hall of Famers.
And then you still got an all-star in like David West and Chris Kaman.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody else from that draft. 84 is Jordan, Barkley, Hakeem, John Stockton. I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody. I think that's it mainly.
Yeah.
That's the 4 Hall of Famers.
4.
I think if you got 4 Hall of... Dude, 96 might have the most.
You got Kobe, AI, Ray Allen,
Nash. Do they have a 5th one? Page is not in.
Page is not in. Jermaine O'Neal's not in. I mean, you got 4.
But then you got a lot of high-level talent after
you
that.
Got that draft, to me, yo, that's a fucking great. Because even the motherfuckers that weren't Hall of Famers, you had motherfuckers like off rip.
Yeah.
Like at the start of their careers that were putting up numbers. And you're like,
100%.
damn.
You're like, damn, nigga.
Like Sharif Abdul-Rahim was averaging 18 as a rookie.
He averaged 20 for a couple years in his career. Did he make the All-Star game averaging those 20? Because it was on the Grizzlies, and that front court was packed in the
He
West.
might have been like a one-time All-Star.
Probably.
Marbury averaged like 19 as a rookie.
Shout out to Marbury, New York.
Yeah. That was a fucking...
Brooklyn Shun. That's what he was.
I think fucking Antoine Walker was in that. I think Antoine Walker averaged like 18 in his rookie year.
He was an All-Star twice, I think.
Yeah, he was a 2-time All-Star, yeah.
As a Celtic. Yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah, that's... In terms of like overall talent, that might be the best all-time. But like top-end talent, like 2003, Wade, Braun, Melo, Bosh. Holy fuck. And then you got the 2 All-Stars right behind them.
Yeah.
84, obviously, you got 4 all-time greats. 4 guys who are all top 30, 35 players all time.
I think 2018 is going to be in that group.
Shea, Luka, Brunson, holy shit.
Yeah.
Just them 3 off rip.
Yeah.
Man. And then we got this draft right here.
It's probably going to be similar to 13.
13. By the way, one other miss I got. I really thought this is who got me into like researching prospects on YouTube and shit in college. I'm sorry to cut you off. Jeremy Lamb. I really thought that nigga was gonna be a superstar, a perennial all-star. I missed.
He had a good game.
My brother put me on.
He had a good game.
Bro, his tape before before the NBA was crazy. He was showing me, he's like, yo, this guy's gonna be the next guy. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
UConn, yeah.
Shout out to him.
Nah, yeah, that was he was a fucking cheat code in 2K. But yeah, I can't wait to like really dive deep into this draft. Like I've been kind of keeping tabs like here and there on like specifics, but then after the lottery, I'm like, damn, I'm excited now. Cause I'm not gonna lie, most of the year I'm just thinking about NFL draft. But
NBA has the best draft though. Can we agree on that? Out of all the pro sports,
yeah.
In terms of presentation,
NFL drafts has gotten better though.
Presentation's cool.
I fucked with
From
it.
what I've seen, I didn't even know like they be inviting like random people.
Yeah, they'll bring the fans
That's
in.
cool.
Yeah, to do the picks.
And teams too.
Yeah.
Niggas had sketch. Niggas had the Lions.
I love their shit.
Start the Lions thing. I forgot if it was you that showed
and
me.
I fuck with how they have it like it's like outside and they have a stage
they move it.
and they have mad people outside.
They move it, bro. That's why like they move it.
Yeah.
You give everyone, but like I forgot if I sent it to you or if you sent it to me, or if I just find it myself. But also like how they'll bring out like former players and they'll be like roasting the whole city. Yeah. Like when they I forgot who was that roasted, the Cowboys.
I think the NFL has gotten better with this shit. I mean, only reason I kept up with it this year is like, motherfucker, you had fucking 6 QBs going the first round.
Baseball's is not good.
Oh yeah,
I'll tell you right now. I haven't watched it. Shout out Paul Skeens, but I have not watched it.
Yeah, to me, NFL and NBA got the best drafts.
I think NBA has it by far though. I ain't gonna lie. I think NFL's a distance second.
We'll see how it does now because now it's gonna be 2 days. Because usually the draft.
I'm not watching day 2. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not watching day 2.
I will watch.
I'm not watching day 2. Sorry.
What was I gonna say? I think usually the draft is on a Thursday night. I think this year, day 1 is on a Wednesday, day 2 is on a Thursday. I think, or it might be Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Please. Ain't nobody want that Wednesday bullshit. Please.
I miss when it was all one round, but like motherfucker, it's not the NFL. But Now, yeah, I'm excited to really dive deep on this draft. I really think the big winners of the lottery were the Spurs. Getting the 4th pick and the 8th pick to potentially pair up with Wemby. Because I think that 8th pick was from Toronto. I think if it was in the top 6, they would have kept it.
Damn, they just barely made it.
I think they got that pick from the Jakob Poeltl trade. So now you got 2 picks to pair up with Wemby.
And take a shot.
I think if I'm the Spurs, I'm keeping those picks.
Where's Dillingham going to land right now?
I mean, me personally, I would like the Spurs to get him at 4.
But I've seen him go a little bit higher.
I don't know. I mean,
I've seen him at 2 in some mock drafts.
2?
Yes.
I mean, the consistent 3 that I've seen, like top 3, is Alex Sarr.
Off talent, by the way. This was off talent. This wasn't like off. This is like pre-lottery, by the way. I want to preface that.
Okay. Like consistent mocks that I've seen in the top 3 is Alex Sarr, Zachary Risichet, and Nikola Tokic. Yeah, that's like the consistent 3 I've seen. I've seen some people throw in Reed Shepherd up there out of Kentucky, or some people throw in Donovan Clingan. But I think that 3 is might be. I mean, we never know. Somebody always slides on draft day. I remember last year we had Cam Whitmore going 4th. That motherfucker fell at 20. Yeah, I remember I think we had Koulibaly going 14th, and that motherfucker went 7th. I was like, yo. But yeah, something always happens on
Hendricks drop.
Yeah, because we had him where? Like,
we had him pretty high. We had him like 6, 7.
He didn't fall that much though. He fell to like 9.
Yeah, he dropped a little bit though. We was high on him though. OD.
Nah, yeah.
Who else?
The biggest riser was fucking Jet Howard.
Yeah,
Jet Howard went 11th. We didn't even have that.
I didn't have that nigga at all.
Yeah. I think Hood Shafino dropped. We had him. We had him in like the 10 to 14 range, and he fell at like 17.
Shout out to Shafino.
But
I think I had him at 10.
I think I had him at 11 or 12. So.
I gotta go back and check, but I think I had him at 10.
I think the ones we hit perfect. I think we had Case and Wallace. Like
we hit Wemby.
Oh yeah. I mean the top 3 we got perfectly.
Nigga, we hit on Wemby.
I think we got the first 3 like perfect.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of obvious too though.
Yeah, it was obvious. But
it wasn't too much. But where's Bronny going, Justin? That's the main question. Fuck Sarr. Fuck Dillingham. Fuck Nikola. Where is Bronny going, bro?
I think he
top 10?
No.
Top 15?
Yo, he really is gonna get drafted. I believe.
First round?
I really think he's gonna get drafted. You know what's crazy? I haven't seen any mocks with Bronny on it.
Because he shouldn't be there.
But I think he is gonna
I'm
get
not
drafted.
I'm not even trying to hit him. He had an interview with the Lakers, and some nigga responded on Twitter. He said, who was fucking interviewing him? It was LeBron with the glasses. At the fucking podium.
I really think the Lakers are gonna pick him in the second round.
I have 55,
they
right?
Have the 50. And you know what's crazy? There was a report that came out that said that LeBron is not willing to go to the team that's drafting. He's like, oh, if you draft him, I'm probably not gonna go. But I think that's a fucking smoke screen.
Yeah, that's a big ass smoke screen.
Yeah, I think he's just saying that so people don't pick him.
But let me do this, right? Because right now, obviously, LeBron's 39, about to turn 40. It's not worth wasting that number 1 pick to get Bronny and get LeBron. Just pure entertainment. What is the oldest you'll take LeBron where you'll take Bronny with the first pick? With the number 1 pick? Yeah, number 1.
What's the oldest I would take him?
Yeah. That you could excuse it.
LeBron would have to be like 30.
You're bugging.
I'll say, okay,
I'm about to say 35.
I'll say like
him.
33.
I'll take 35-year-old LeBron.
So that was what, the bubble year? The year they won in the bubble?
Correct. In the bubble, he was 35, and then months after that, he turned 36. But I'm saying he starts this. You know what? Fine. We'll say he's 35, turned 36. I'll take that LeBron.
With the number 1 pick,
yes,
bro.
I mean,
if it's this draft, fuck yeah.
I'm talking about this draft. Nigga, I'm getting prime LeBron for 3 years.
Fuck yeah. If it's this draft, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm getting prime LeBron for 3. I can't believe you start off with 30. I was about to say, nigga, I'll spend picks 1, 2, and 3 on Bronny, Brace, and his daughter.
I wonder if other teams are thinking the same shit too, though.
Like what age? Or are you saying, saying in general?
Because if you had the number 1 pick and that was the scenario, I'm like, damn.
What is the earliest? What is the earliest you'll take Bronny then with LeBron at this age that you guarantee get LeBron? What's the earliest you take him in this draft?
With this current LeBron age?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking taking Bronny in the first round.
First round?
with LeBron at 39 years old.
And you guarantee get him? You're saying teams from 20 to 30 wouldn't look into that? That's all playoff contenders.
Yeah, but you're gonna get him for a year.
It doesn't matter. For that 1 year, it changed. Bro, for example, the Cavs, that changes their whole fucking window. For the Pacers, that changes their whole fucking window. For like the Timberwolves, that changes everything. For the Kings, that changes everything, bro.
Yeah,
that 1 year.
For a year.
Maybe two. Maybe two.
For a year or two. And then you have to deal with...
I'll take Bronny like at 25 to 30 if it guarantees LeBron.
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
And LeBron's still playing at this high level that he was last year. Bro, he just averaged like 27.
Yeah, but he's not like fucking backpacking motherfuckers like.
But that's what I understand. Just it's not like I'm the Pistons and I'm getting LeBron right now. I'm pretty sure the Kings are comfortable getting a 39, turning 40-year-old LeBron, adding to Fox and Sabonis and Keegan Murray. That automatically takes them into a playoff team. You don't think so?
It does, but I'm like still taking the Timberwolves over.
You don't think like the Heat, for example, get way fucking better even with this old ass LeBron?
They do, but I'm like...
They are automatically a contender. That's what I'm saying. 20 to 30, that's all contenders. It's not lottery teams, bro. It's not shitty teams. It's not the Bulls. It's not the Pistons. It's not the Hornets. They don't benefit from getting LeBron for 1 year. But I'm saying like Philly, they benefit from getting LeBron even for 1 or 2 years just to break the fucking hump. Pause.
I think for Philly, that's the one that's like...
The Kings?
I feel like...
Kings benefit. The Kings benefit.
I think Philly is the one that's like, we'll do that right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Kings will benefit too. Why are you saying this to the Kings?
It's the Western Conference. It's
It
tough.
don't matter, bro.
I think.
They just missed the playoffs because of the play-in, and they won 47 games without LeBron. And you're adding him without losing anything.
I just think Philly
There's
is
no
like,
trade.
shit, I got Maxey and Embiid, and I'm just throwing in LeBron. I'm like, and I'm in the East? Shit.
LeBron to the Knicks?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna start moving shit around. Like, I'm good.
I'm just trying to look. I'm just saying, man, a lot of teams can benefit from 1 or 2 years with LeBron. I would even say OKC benefits. And they're a contender right now. They benefit from him.
You're basically putting LeBron in what, the J-Dub spot?
Yes. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What type of discussion is this? It's LeBron. At 39, turning 40, it don't matter. I would say Sacramento, Philly. I might even throw in the Pacers in that bitch. Cavs. That changes their whole fucking...
Pacers, he'd have to be in that Siakam spot because I don't think they can play together.
This changes 4 teams' whole entire futures, my nigga, for the next 2 years. You go from really good playoff team / contender to you're low-key bound to the finals because you already have a good fucking core. That is better than the Lakers' core, just being honest. The Pacers' core is not better than the Lakers. But adding LeBron to that team, again, you're in the East as well. It's like the Cavs have a comparable roster to overall Lakers. None of them guys as good as AD. I'll even say AD at his very best is better than Donovan Mitchell, but it's like you're getting Donovan Mitchell. Mobley, obviously, you're going to trade Garland for shit. You're going to trade Jarrett Allen for shit. So you have whoever at the point or LeBron at the point, D. Mitch, Okoro for defense or Strus for offense, whoever you want to throw out the 4, and then Mobley at the 5.
I really think Philly would be the best one.
Philly would be the best one.
Philly would absolutely be the best.
But to think that only Philly would benefit, that's kind of wild to me. I think 4 or 5 teams could benefit from getting LeBron today. And waste a pick in the 20s.
Technically, yes. Like,
like
other teams could benefit.
In the 20s though. More niggas flame out in the 20s.
Like, technically, yes. Other niggas could benefit or other teams could benefit, but I just feel like
a good 4 or 5.
I feel like Philly is the one that like they could probably get to the finals. Because I'm like, yeah, he could go to the Kings and they could fucking lose in the first round. I'm like,
you don't think the Cavs could go to the finals with this LeBron?
If so, they would have who? Mitchell, him,
Mobley, guaranteed, and then whoever you get back from Allen and Garland. Who knows?
They
what
could
that
probably.
shit is.
I would say.
Maybe it's Keldon Johnson.
I would
from
say
the
their
Spurs.
ceiling is ECF.
Ceiling? I think that's floor. That team beats the Knicks. That team beats Philly. That team beats it beats the Pacers. It beats a healthy Bucks team. Your only competition is the Celtics.
Miami.
They shit on Miami. It's just them and the Celtics, 1 and 2. And I fuck with Giannis. I fuck with Dame. They're not fucking with that Cavs team. respectfully. And we don't even know what the package. Let's say you get Keldon Johnson back because you trade Garland to the Spurs. Or if you want to bring in DeJounte Murray. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because they don't need another point guard. Yeah. They don't need another point guard. And I don't know who they'll get from the Magic. But let's just stick straight with the idea of the Spurs. We're talking Bron, Mitchell, Okoro, Keldon, Mobley. Nigga, that's not a finals team? And I know it's just pure like imagination, but that's not a finals team?
I feel like ECF is like...
But ceiling is wild.
Not saying...
Floor, if you said floor, I understand you. Ceiling is wild. That's the very best it could be, ECF.
Shit, then I fucked it up with that.
You meant to say floor.
Okay, so ECF floor, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. My only thing is the way I'm seeing it as... I understand what you're saying. It's like, yo, you're wasting a pick. You could get a 20-something-year-old, see what he could become. But let's be real. More often than not, there's like a 99.999% chance that 20 to 30 overall pick is not going to be as good as 39-year-old LeBron. He's not. More often than not. You could get a maxi or something maybe.
Another team that low-key could maybe benefit is the Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, I would take them over the fucking Kings.
That's nasty. That's a nasty fucking team.
The Grizzlies, yeah.
Bron, Ja, Desmond, Triple J, who spreads out the floor.
Yeah, that team would be... That's like a WCF team.
That's what I'm saying. The way I'm seeing is like with the 20th pick, some pick in the 20s, am I going to gamble on some 20-something-year-old who probably went to college for 3 years, not going to be that good, maybe could be all-star, so on and so forth, whatever, 2-3 years in college, whatever. Or I'm already a contender because I'm picking this far back. I'm already a fucking contender. Why not take a gamble on 2 years of LeBron?
But you also have to take into consideration, like, the contract negotiations with LeBron, like how much he's going to take in.
But I'm just saying pure imagination.
Oh, yeah,
like,
pure
you just
imagination.
Get LeBron.
If it was just like, oh, I could get LeBron. He's going to take a cheap deal. If I'm Philly, the Grizzlies, maybe the Cavs, yeah, I'll probably entertain. Or some teams might get on the phone and be like, listen, I'm going to take Bronny at this pick, so it's either you got to come here or you're not going to play with your son. Mm-hmm. Like, you're just holding Bronny hostage at this point. That's why I really think that report came out that he said that I'm not going to go to the team that drafts him. I think that's just a smokescreen, just to tell other teams. And they probably got Rich Paul on the phone like, yo, don't take his son, bro. Like, he's not going there. So do not take him. They probably got all that shit going on behind the scenes, knowing damn well that they just want the Lakers.
Someone's gonna spite.
I think somebody's gonna fuck it up,
especially with a second round pick. Like, bro, my nigga, like,
nigga. If I got picked,
if I'm saying I'll take him from the 20s and 30s, nigga, I'm gonna do it in the
nigga. If I got picked 45 to 58, I'm probably just gonna take it. Like,
yeah, you're not losing nothing. You're really not losing anything at all. You're gambling.
Yeah.
Let's get into this MVP of the week, though, my nigga. Yeah. I didn't have my Baraka set up. Oh, fuck.
Not yet.
I got 4 niggas for you, bro.
Yeah.
We about to tap in right now. Obviously, all these niggas are still in the playoffs. So the first player I got right now, the reigning MVP, Jokic, who's looking to get a way better MVP right now from us. 35, 7-7, 47-13, 22, 9-2. Obviously, niggas went 2-1 in the past week. Tatum, I really didn't want to put him here, I ain't gonna lie, but I had to. Against weak-ass competition, 33, 13-6, 33, 11-5, 25, 10-9, obviously 3-0. Woohoo. Congratulations, my nigga. Ant-Man, 44, 5-5, 18, 4-9, 27, 4-4, 1-2. They forced that game 7. Then we got Shea right here, who we just talked about, consistently getting at 30, 31, 10-6 with 5 blocks. 5 fucking blocks. 34, 8-5 with 2 blocks, 2 steals. 36-8, 1-2. Justin, who is the MVP of the week?
I think I'm gonna go with Nikola Jokic.
We don't have to flip a coin because I would go with Shea.
Shea's numbers do sound good.
It's just not crazy because you add the defense into it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to flip a coin.
Yeah. But they got fucking I'm just looking at Luka ripping their hearts out.
Unless you could change a nigga mind.
With Jokic, I mean, we saw Jokic, bro. That game 5 was like some fucking dominant shit. It was like, yo, this is why I'm the motherfucking MVP. And they were fucking. And I'm also taking into account that the 3 games they won, they literally annihilated the fucking Timberwolves. I mean, yeah, they lost that one game, but I don't know, man. That 40 ball was fucking
40 fucking ball.
That 40 ball was stupid. I'm like, damn, if the last OKC game didn't happen and we just stopped at game 4, I would have been like, Shea. Cause I'm like, the last memory I had was that motherfucker just delivering fourth quarter. Okay. But I'll probably give it to Jokic is 1, but the slight, like, I got Shea right under him at 2. But it's not like a big gap.
Fair enough.
Just based on everything you've read off to me, Shea is like,
he bring the D.
Pause.
Ain't no pause. We talking defense. There's nothing wrong with that. He's bringing good D to the game. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Good defense. Two-way player. Just say two-way player.
With the chrome hearts around his neck, the Skims underwear, he bringing good D to the arena. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He about to bring good D tonight to Dallas Mavericks.
Two-way player.
Yeah, good D. Well, I want to give it a shade for the good D, but you know what? We'll go Jokic. Standing like a fucking Titan from Attack on Titan at the end of that last game. Jokic, another fucking MVP of the week. I feel like this nigga wins every other week. The week that he's not banned from winning because he just won, he win it right over.
Yeah.
Any shout-outs for you, my nigga?
Shout out to the Yankees.
Shout out to Dave. Should have said that first.
Oh yeah, shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dave who just graduated. You feel me? That was I lobbed it to you. You couldn't finish the fucking.
Yo, that
dunk.
shit feels like so
Nigga
long
said
ago.
The Yankees. Nigga said the Yankees. What is
Shout
wrong
out to
with you?
Dave for graduating college.
Shout out to that baby doll over there. That's low key freaking me out. What is up with that?
My nieces.
Can you bring that shit on camera? I need to see the full thing, bro. That's just been that hand has been distracting me, my nigga.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yes, I just seen a hand. Oh, don't bring that camera.
You want to bring this on me? This is what it is.
Yo, I just seen a fucking hand up. I was like, what is that?
You thought it was a person?
No, obviously it wasn't no person. But I was like, what is a doll doing here?
Yes.
That's a nice doll.
It's my nieces.
That's tough.
Nah,
Shout out to
Oh, man.
Shout out to Dave. Shout out the Yankees. Shout out Paul Skeens for having a fire second game after his debut. Kind of got ruined. Nigga had 10 strikeouts. A no-hitter going to the 7th. And they took him out. Nigga had 100 pitch, bro, just on his 100th pitch. Nigga threw 100 miles an hour.
Damn.
You know how nasty that is? You would think that nigga was tired by then.
Damn.
Shout out to him. I got no more shout outs. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. Next episode, I won't be here.
Yeah.
I'll be in Mexico.
He gonna give me the keys to the crib. His parents, just let your parents know, don't be scared. I'm gonna be down here by myself talking.
He's gonna have a Dolo one-man episode.
I'm gonna talk by myself. We have to, niggas, the playoffs. I'm gonna figure something out.
I'll probably still be making TikToks though.
Fair enough. You feel me? I ain't gonna say, well, let's just end the show.
All right, guys. If you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please like. Follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast. Extra clips on there. If you guys follow on Instagram at the JJ Podcast 1. We appreciate you guys. Subscribers is going up. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.